right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome here to SWA Championship Wrestling. This is Timothy E. Miner, the voice of SWA Wrestling. Along ringside with me is the amazingly mean Jonathan and
Rusty the
Ref.
The balance of the SWA, the armchair ringside ref, the SWA.
We
All
are
these
starting
matches better
out
than Jesse
here.
James in the ring.
We're starting out here with a matchup that, it could be a main event in a lot of markets. You know,
You sure
right?
can.
SWA, every match is a main event. We try to set the matches up like that. You've got to.
Yeah, we don't have any jabroni matches. We don't have any squash matches, beatdowns. If they do, they're a legitimate beatdown. It means a legitimate star got beat down.
Well, we have Psychomedic here taking on German Rodriguez. Psychomedic last week in Night of Champions had a big fight all across this building with a Desperado. And now German Rodriguez has been out with surgery, and now he's coming in here. I don't know if he quite knows what he's stepping into here tonight.
Well, I'm not sure German's 100%, but he needs to know that big man in black right there, that big black.
You can throw you around the ring.
Yeah, that big black man in black. The last Puerto Rican he wrestled, he gnawed on him. He chewed his arm off, and he beat him with it.
The
Okay.
referee is Jesse James, and German Rodriguez is claiming that he had the hair.
Well, if now German was 100%, which he may be, then this is a fight, people. This is a wrestling match, or this is a fight. It's whatever German makes it. But we've seen German go toe-to-toe with the biggest, toughest guys in the business. So, and he's got one of them right here.
Want to remind everybody to watch our videos on 2K9 Videos. You can catch us on Facebook, SWA Championship Wrestling, and we also post the video up there every Saturday morning. This past week, on the 16th, was uploaded a day earlier, so you got to see it on a Friday.
I would like to just a little background on Psychomedic.
Oh, speaking of back, he put a big back elbow right in the chin of German Rodriguez, and he went down on his back. And again,
he was telling me earlier, that he started out as a backyarder, but he didn't want to be a backyarder. He went and found him a real wrestler to train him. He wanted to learn chain wrestling. He wanted to learn how to do the holds and the moves, and he did very well, even though he does.
Did German bring his family tonight on that back row over there?
I guess so. I'm looking for him. Yeah, that's them. That's his family. Anyway, he wanted to learn how to wrestle, and he did.
Big splash there by Psychomedic, and a big clothesline, and almost turned German a complete flip. German close enough to the ropes to drape that leg across the bottom rope.
He said he did not want to be known. He wanted to be known for wrestling, and that's what he's known for. He is a big, tough man, strong. He can go punch for punch, or he can wrestle you in the ring, and he does very well. Oh, big knee by German. No offense to German. He has lost a little weight past few weeks. Of course, that doesn't mean anything. He's still a big guy. With Psycho coming down and German weight going up, they were about the same size. They have to catch up again.
Well, German was
he got up there about 250, 240 something.
Keep talking.
And anyway, also I've learned that there is some medical knowledge there by Psychomedic. I'm not at liberty to tell you exactly what it is, but you wouldn't want this man operating on you, would you? I think he would. He's liable to do an appendectomy the hard way, like through your throat, or turn you into a puppet.
There's a 2 count.
German's ruling now. He's got his stride. That's what German. He's a young, resilient biohazard. He is the young lion of the SWA. He is the future. He's a future champion. Look at him.
Oh, and he's gonna have to get down and dirty with Psychomedic. Psychomedic proved last week that he is a tough customer, and that he He can go toe-to-toe with anybody. I mean,
you can get a win over Desperado no matter how you do it. That's a feat.
Yes, it is.
Of course, Desperado has wins over him, too. We understand that.
Yeah, but to do it in a Tennessee street fight means you went toe-to-toe.
Big bulldog. A bio dog right there. Sounds like something you get from a street vendor. He's going to fly. Let's see how he. Nope. I thought he was going to do a moonsault.
Well, he's going to the top rope.
Oh.
Frog splash into the mat.
He is determined to prove that there is nothing wrong with him now that he's 100%. He may not be 100% after that.
No, he just. He just missed everything.
Puerto Rican Pure, the Puerto Rican biohazard. He was putting that bio splash on the big medic. Look at that. Now, you don't want to do this.
Well, he keeps getting that fist blocked, and Psychomedic landing his and lands that big clothesline once again.
Well, he went in Medic's backyard, and Medic came to play. He had his own ball and bat. He didn't need Germans.
Oh, and another big clothesline. And German.
That might be it.
And Jesse James getting his weekly practice of counting to 2. He counts to 2 more than anybody I know.
Well,
and he's proud of it.
If that's as high as you can count, Tim Miner.
Out the corner,
we got a roll up.
2, 3.
Oh, that is something.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match by pinfall.
You see the impressive Anthony Wayne grapple with David Tao. We have Mike Jablonski, the world heavyweight champion, right here at the announce table, doing commentary for this match. Mike, well, maybe we don't. Anyway, good to have you sit beside me. I feel nice and safe, I think. Collar and elbow tie-up. David Towles coming in with a standing side headlock. Let's see what happens. It will be impressive, whatever Anthony does. He throws him off. Big shoulder block by Towle. Jump over. Oh, big hip toss by Towle. Arm drag. Drop kick. Pretty good elevation on that drop kick. Get ready, folks. Here it comes.
Rusty the ref, I cannot believe that you are calling this match with such a jaded perspective.
What?
David Tao has cheated this entire opening part of this match.
I saw him pull his tights to pull Anthony's hair, poke him in the eye.
Anthony Wayne doesn't have any hair to pull.
It might have been his chest hair or something.
Irrelevant.
Well, how did he cheat then? I was ready to agree with you.
If I have to explain how he cheated,
he did right there.
That's an illegal closed fist.
Yeah.
Not open-handed.
I'm sorry. Tom Green let it go on. Come on. You know, oftentimes Anthony gives up a lot of weight and size when he gets in the ring. No offense. I'm an Anthony Wayne fan. But not so tonight with David Tao.
You know what? Anthony Wayne, when he first started in this business, was about the same size as David Tao. Maybe not the same height, but he was the same size as David Tao. And he's put in relentless amount of hours in the gym and has made himself into a validated professional wrestler. Anthony is good. He's been all over the area. He knows his wrestling. And any moment now, just like as I speak, he's going to take advantage of the situation and teach this David Tao kid a wrestling lesson of a lifetime.
He will. Man of 1,000 holds. Man of 1,000 holds and 101 pairs of wrestling tights, Anthony Wayne. from the historic 101 Ranch from, where is it in Oklahoma?
I don't know. I just team with him.
Okay.
Just because I team with
I
somebody
always
doesn't
wanna say-
mean that I like them.
Oh, well, I like it when you throw him in the ring, you know.
I know not of what you speak.
Oh, what was that hold?
That was a beautiful, beautiful fisherman's cradle buster,
Thank you.
followed by a vicious chop.
He just did that for the fun of it, didn't he? I love it.
That's the sadistic style. See, you know what? When you're Anthony Wayne and you've been picked on for being small in stature your entire life, you're going to take shots like that when you get the upper hand. It's to be expected.
Well, see, like you were saying earlier, you could tell he puts the gym time in. He's the one back in the back when others might be sitting down. He's exercising. He's doing the leverage.
The calisthenics and the stretch cords. He's getting his muscles primed and taut and ready. That's why I roll with Anthony Wayne, because he is a 100% professional athlete, just like myself. I put the gym time in. I like carbs a little bit more than most people do.
What strength and power. Well, see, you can see the muscular definition. Look at the chest on him. Looks like Bill Dundee's chest. It's huge.
Except a lot bigger.
A lot younger. Well, as you listened to any of the commentary last week on your match, I had a lot of complimentary things to say about you. It's you're a big athletic man. And through the years you have turned into just a top-notch. Well, you're the world champion. It's great. I just enjoyed watching you.
You're the SWA heavyweight champion. That pretty much sums up every compliment you need to say right there. I'm at the top of my game right now. I'm feeling better than I've ever felt in my entire career.
Oh, miss.
About 11 years ago, I was in the VFW hall when SWA was originating out of Gallatin, Tennessee, and I paid my dues. And I had to leave at some point, and I had to travel all over the Southeast.
Hey, there was some kind of shenanigan or whatnot there, and Mike Jablonski's going to take care of it. He is in the ring right now. He has slapped the fool out of David Towle. Tom Green saying, ring the bell. And Christie insists on ringing it over and over again. Big power scoop slam. Oh, man. Anthony Wayne drives Tom Green out. This is not going good. Boom! Super kick there. Good to see Anthony bringing out his repertoire of moves. Look out. Here comes
American Psycho.
And Loose Cannon.
Loose Cannon
was sort of in the middle of dressing, I think. No offense. There you go. Yeah, he was.
American Psycho and the almighty Loose Cannon. Once again, you two boys stick your nose in our business. You had nothing to do with this match. You have nothing to do with me. You have nothing to do with Anthony Wayne. I beat you for this belt 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, however many weeks ago it was. It's old news. Get over it, Cannon. It's over. It's done with. I am your new, reigning and defending SWA heavyweight champion of the world. And there's only two things, you idiots and Loose Cannon, you can do about it. Either like it or learn to love it, because it's never coming off of my luscious waist.
You know, maybe you people are expecting me to cut some big, long promo. I'm just plain not going to do that. The fact of the matter is that Mike, you and Anthony, ever since you paired up and ever since you came back to the SWA, you've been pretty unstoppable. I couldn't stop you. I need Psycho's help to do it. But as far as doing something about it, I could invoke my rematch clause tonight and bring that belt back. I could do that. Your boy Quentin's not here, I understand. But the fact of the matter is
He is a Swiss Alps.
is that I'm done talking and I'm done screwing around with you. Tonight,
I got it. Mike, you really don't want none of this, loose cannon. Let me tell you something, brother. You guys tried to take my knee out last time I was here, and as you can see, it's feeling just fine. But about Quentin not being here because he's in the Swiss Alps doing a Playgirl shoot, well, there were some plans changed. Actually, a good friend of mine told me that Quentin got quite a few coupons, buy one, get one free from Crystal's. So actually, he's down at Crystal's getting him a cheeseburger. So you guys are on your own tonight, and I would love to see Loose Cannon take that belt off you. What is it he said? What is it he said? His luscious waist. But I know Anthony Wayne will get involved if we do that. So since Quentin's not here, and it seems like the playing field's a little level, how about the Super Ultra
Megastars.
Super Ultra Mother Boys Sucks. Whatever your name is, you guys tag up one more time, and Loose Cannon and I will lace up our dancing shoes and come out here and dance all over your butts. Because after that, Loose Cannon's going to take the belts off of you, and I'm going to go find Shane Steele and smack him around for what he did to my knee. And Anthony, I'd be careful messing with David Tao. From what I heard, he might rock you. That's what's up.
you know, that sounds like a fine idea because it's not a matter of if I'm going to get my belt back. Whether you like it or not, whether anybody likes it or not, I'm still the man around here and I always have been. It's a matter of when I get my belt back. So, if it's all right with you, Lafayette, I would gladly postpone my rematch for the heavyweight title and team up with this man, one of the toughest men I know, and we're going to beat the hell out of Mike Jablonski and Anthony Wayne right here tonight.
Of Shooting Impact is on the line.
Fellas, I'm going to give y'all one more chance before we get started. Well, we want to do this contract thing or whatever, because when we beat y'all, I don't want y'all to be embarrassed for any of y'all's fans. So go ahead and take this deal. Let's go back to the dressing room, come out after a while and whoop somebody.
No. Ring the bell.
One more time, Desperado gave Shooting Impact, Matt and Nathan Starr, the chance to join the stable without getting a whooping. Now they're going to get a Desperado whooping. Throw in Tony Grand just for the icing. Anyway, sorry, folks. All the women had to come by and say hello. They moved on now. Here we go. Desperado offering a handshake to his spawn, Matt Starr. Matt Starr sporting some new arm gear there. This is going to be a good night, Matt Starr, for you to turn on your brother. I remember when young Matt Starr first began wrestling in SWA, Desperado just tossed him off. The strength of the silverback right there. And he did. Yeah, I was just reminded of Mean John that he was wearing a mask when he first started wrestling. Then he didn't keep that long. Got pulled off. But anyway, he came and about a month later, Nathan Starr came in, excited everyone, both of them particularly together. There for a while, they wrestled together. Then, Matt Starr brought in that football experience. He is an accomplished linebacker. Jump over. Reversal and an arm drag takedown on the big man. Desperado takes the powder to break the momentum. In comes TG. TG down. TG goes out to break the momentum. Nathan comes in.
That guy,
Tony Graham.
That guy, Tony Graham.
A rated TG wrestler stands on the outside. And Nathan Starr comes in to cool Matt off. Looks like Matt's been working out a little bit. Looks a little more chiseled the past few weeks. Or bulked up. Maybe if he keeps on, he'll be as big as his daddy.
What's that written across his belly?
Probably quit looking at my navel. Incoming! Boom.
Well, he wanted to show us up close.
Turn around and let us see your stomach while you're here, Matt. I was doing such a good professional job. And then you got me
When
fooling
have
around.
you ever been professional?
Just now, I was doing great. Okay, Desperado, go in there and do that to him. You know you can. Throw Tony Grant at him. Timeout. Desperado is called timeout. You all saw it there on the screen. He's got timeout. Give it to him, Tim Miner. Start the time clock, 20 seconds. Do not count this off of the time limit of the match. You got to love Desperado. He's not hurting folks. He's just messing with the momentum. He's broken the momentum of the Starr brothers.
I think he's going to adopt Tony Grant as his new son.
Why wouldn't he? Look at Tony Graham.
They're going to be called the Stables.
Well, it's interesting they picked the name The Stable because they should be the Unstables.
I thought that they were going to have a winning team. Instead, he brings out Tony Grant. I mean, when was the last time Tony Grant even won a match?
I'm trying to remember. Don't be talking ugly about Tony Grant.
Even his mama talks ugly about him.
He's a superstar. He has been a former world heavyweight champion, former U.S. champion, former
boot to the midsection,
multi-tag champion.
I don't know what that tattoo says across his belly, but there's a footprint on it now.
Well, across his back, I believe, says SAC.
Says what?
Is that what it says? What?
Sage, like a
Sage?
spice.
I thought it said SACC. Sage, okay. And across his stomach, it probably says kick me. That's good. Desperado out. Tony Grant in. Rated TG. Oh, big back elbow by the athletic Matt Starr. Jesse James running for his life.
Jesse James almost got drop kicked.
Jesse saying, get out of the way. Get back to the corner.
Now they're using their second time out of the half.
How many did you get?
You're going to get
I think.
We'll get 2 in our basketball.
But this is wrestling.
In college basketball, you get 5.
Okay, you can get ready to start the clock again, Tim Miner.
Hope everybody enjoyed SWA Saturday Morning, number 35.
Oh, Tony Grant, stop that. He's trying to give him a low blow by kicking the ropes. I'm sorry. Everybody did enjoy SWA.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
SWA Saturday Morning on YouTube, but that was this is here now. They're going to enjoy that on SWA
How do you know it's going to make the TV show?
Well,
you're not in the editing and production room.
Forgive me for trying to get excited about a match. Just trying to get excited. Like I'm supposed to do. I am excited.
What did Tony Grant do to get your excitement?
To
get you all excited.
I already told everybody. He's going to give him a low blow by kicking the ropes, and Tony Grant outsmarted him. So Desperado's got a chain. Now, come on, folks. Desperado does not need a chain. You know that. He does this for the fun of it. And here is one thing that, once again, I'm not in there. I'm not doing this. But I just have to question. I don't mean to mean to be critical because I like to watch the Star Boys wrestle. But Matt Starr's been in the whole time. He's not tagged one time. And I would think their strength is their quickness, their double team.
Up until now, he had the upper hand.
Yeah, I know, but he could have tagged in and out and done the double teams and the quick.
Not when he's laying on his back.
Well, not
from
now.
A shot hit from the chain.
We can't now. But
I'm tired of you being critical of these boys.
Okay, I'm just saying, if they would listen to me, Desperado would be laying there on his back. Because they, as good and strong as Desperado is, he can't keep up with the quickness of these young guys. They're just too athletic, too everywhere.
Big suplex there by Desperado.
Let's see, Desperado's got it where he wants it now, Tim Miner.
And a 2 count.
He's turned it into slowed it down, turned it into a power match. This is him, Tony Grant style.
And Tony Grant coming in with a forearm across the backside of.
Which was legal.
This is Matt in there right now.
That is Matt Starr with a broken back. Desperately needing a tag.
Boy, we have had a good crowd week after week.
Once again,
since
we
the beginning
have.
of the year.
Yes, even tonight, it's still all three sides full. People, particularly to my left over here, this is impressive. Irish whip into the near turnbuckle by Tony Grand. In comes the Grand Man. Whoa, missed it. Uh-oh. Sneaky shenanigan roll up there by Matt, who gets kicked by Desperado, and clothesline by TG. And once again, Nathan Starr waiting for his tag, waiting for his moment to come and relieve his brother. Oh, Tony Grand telegraphed that one. He's set to the backflip, set it too soon. And Matt Starr rammed his head into the mat. And here comes Nathan finally. Now, Tony Grand is in a hurting position. Kick to the gut, kick to the head. Kick to the ribs by Desperado. Forearm smash, I believe, or at least it was a hammer fist or something. It wasn't a fist.
And tag.
I'm sorry.
No, coming up here in a little bit, we're going to have Buddy Savage and Gangster taking on Tim Scruggs and
I have been
James
looking forward
Dudley.
to this all week long, Tim Miner. Both of those matches were fantastic last week. Tony Grant could barely walk after being beat with that belt last week. He must have, seriously, we went back and had a count of how many times he got hit with a belt. 67 times Buddy Savage alone hit Tony Grant with a belt. 67 times. Wore him out. Are you doubting my count? Irish whip into the near turnbuckle. In comes the Stinger Splash by Nathan Starr. Shoulder. Fist to the head. Here we go. Double foot to the sternum. Oh. There's that shooting star. These guys come into the ring like a big comet crashing into Russia. Shooting across the evening sky. Flames bursting. Glass shattering at the mere presence of them. Old school. There we go. The Stinger would be proud of Nathan Starr tonight. Now, once again, Desperado up. Desperado fired to the far turnbuckle. Desperado, Hurricane Rana. That one was a gut-wrench one. It took all of his weight because Desperado almost stood up, stayed standing. But Nate got him over. Reversal. A sunset flip coming up. There it is. 1, 2.
And a 2 count.
Big Desperado kicks out, rolls out. Now, once again, Desperado, he can be very dangerous on the ground. There it is. Oh!
Landed on him.
I'm not sure who got the worst of that. I don't think that's proper English, but looks like Matt, or rather Nate, came out of it. Desperado landed on him. So there's a tag. We're going to do a little. Now this is what I'm talking about. This is where these guys shine. Tag in and out, do a lot of double teams.
Well, Nathan wasn't in there very long, was he?
Here we go. Big
Shoulder block.
That was an interesting move there. What are we going to do here? We're going to climb. If Sam Houston would move, I can see. DDT, spinning DDT from the rope. That hurt.
And a 2 count.
Matt Starr helping Desperado up. There you go. Chop blocks.
And to take out that knee.
Not a chop. I don't know what to call that. Chop blocks from the back, but maybe it's the same. We've got a cane in here of Sam Houston. Sam Houston just earned his money right here. I think the ratio of win-loss related to Sam Houston is 60-40, 60 losses to 40 win from his assist. Usually his assist is up with Desperado laying on his back, knocked out.
It's true.
TG is worried about his eye. Trying to get the ref to put Nathan back in his corner. Excuse me. In the meantime, Desperado choking with a tape. Looked like he said open his fist, but it was open. It was like a chop to the head.
I think he went straight to the throat with it, didn't he?
Or was it the throat? Oh, okay. That's what Jesse was saying. I thought he hit him in the top of the head. Matt up to the top.
Corkscrew off that top rope.
Well, that was impressive. I'm going to give that a 2. Now, if Desperado would have done that, it would have been a 10. There is no, Desperado is about to get mad. Some face paint has come off on his chest for the face of Nate and Matt Starr. Desperado, both men down. Desperado got a leg. Working on that leg. And that is, remember, he has got a bad wheel. Tony Grand working on the leg. Now, Tony Grand, that's one of his finishers. He does the figure 4.
Oh, whips that leg down.
Tony Grand likes to do that. He patterned a lot of things he likes to do.
Slams that knee into the mat.
After Triple H. Triple H, he's been known to do a figure 4 in his day. Once again, that ACL and whatever other CL was torn from Matt Starr last fall. Shouldn't even be in the ring. The miracles of modern science has kept him wrestling.
Someone's pantaloons are on fire.
Yes. Pantaloons aflame. What is that?
Pantaloons are on fire.
Are you saying he's flaming?
He says he doesn't wear pantaloons.
Well, sometimes Mean Gene goes commando. What can that mean, John, rather? I don't know about Gene. Actually, I don't know about John. I just made that up. Here we go. Desperado twisting that wheel up. He's going to break his leg off.
Well, do you see Sam Houston, that turd right there, is harassing. He's harassing.
That's the third.
I said that turd. He's sitting there harassing him, asking if he wants to give up, and just sitting there yelling at him through the ropes.
The third.
Oh, I thought it was Sam Houston, that turd.
No, the third. The third. Sam earning his money tonight. Hasn't made a mistake yet. Desperado's not unconscious. Guarantee.
Okay, let's make a bet. Who'll be the first one out of the stable?
Out of the stable?
I think it'll be Sam Houston third. The first one
yeah.
back. Not the first one that comes out in the stable, the first one that's out of the stable.
First one that comes out? Now that's interesting. Anyway, both guys struggling.
Matt trying to get over and make a tag on Nathan. Desperado got over to the corner of Tony Grand. Rated TG, that guy is in there.
Well, Tony Grand couldn't get in because Desperado was in the way. Now, Nathan probably should leave Desperado alone.
Well, and you know that Shooting Impact, their contract is on the line to the stable right now. If they lose, they'll have to join the stable.
Chances, what a move by Nathan. Back at half
Oh,
field
and there's
kick.
that guy. I mean, well,
Look at Sam Houston pop him. Oh. Remember
Jesse
when
James sitting there watching it.
Yeah, he is. He's just counting. He could have disqualified. I don't think Jesse likes the Star Brothers. Beat on him a little bit. Let Jesse kick one of them.
Oh!
He busted Tony's gut. Tony's chest just burst wide open with that kick. Here we go, folks. We
Ring
got
the bell.
the
Ring
SWA
the bell.
champion Brimstone off from a hard-fought loss last week against Mike Jablonski for the world title, going against former world champion, former U.S. champion, former Extreme champion, former tag champion, Matt Corbin. But all that can be said about Brimstone as well. He's been a world champion, U.S. champion. He was Mr. Tag Team at one time. I'd like to make a shout out to my friend Joe over there. Hadn't been with us in a while. Good to have you with us tonight, Joe. He's one of the famous Olsen twins in the early Lafayette Armory days. Collar and elbow tie it back up to the corner and a clean break by both men. And I think Corbin stuck his tongue out at the stomper. Collar and elbow tie up. Corbin goes down, goes to the back. Brim reverses it. A little chain wrestling going on here. Corbin down to the ground. It looked like he elbowed his arms and made him break the hold. Now Corbin got he's pulling his fingers apart. Pulling it down. The stomper comes out with an arm wringer and an arm hammer. Corbin looking for leverage, stomping. Corbin always looking, always moving. That's that jiu-jitsu background that he has. Always looking for a way to get in or out of a hold. There's your shoulder block. Pretty impressive to put Brimstone down with a shoulder block. Jump over. Arm drag, or rather hip toss. Now arm drag takedown. Clothesline by Brimstone. Big leg. Big leg. I'm telling you, big leg. The Skull Valley Stomper, something has happened to him in the past few weeks. He has revitalized. He's got an intensity about him that we haven't seen in a while. Look at him. Looks like a dog looking for something to bite.
Speaking of dogs, we got a lot of them here tonight. The bad dogs are here tonight.
Yes.
They're going to take on the 10-man Tim Scruggs and James Dudley. Oh!
Now that's just an automatic DQ, Tim Miner. Tom Green, do your job and DQ Brimstone. Forearm shiver.
He's allowed to miss one.
Near turnbuckle. In comes a stinger splash by Brim. Brim waiting to get a hold on him. Going to do a neck breaker. Yeah. vintage Brimstone. All those moves that just breaking Corbin down a little bit at a time. Kick out by Corbin. Why did Corbin make us turn his good music brigade off?
He's crazy.
He has to be.
Huh?
He has to be. He'd get mad at me or whatever he wants. I like the brigade song.
Oh,
Big
knee right to the chops of.
That was an impressive knee. It was for such a big man as Brimstone and not a tall man to get it up in the 6-foot Matt Corbin.
Oh, then he just got his leg drop kicked out from underneath.
Well, I have
sizing
to
him
say
up.
that was
kick to the side of
impressive.
the head.
Way Corbin just reversed or just stopped dead and did the slide into the leg, then the kick to the head.
This is for the United States title. You didn't ask me that 3,000 times.
I already said it was.
Oh,
I made it for that way.
oh, he's just standing on the back of his head. Watch out, you might slip off that shiny dome.
From this angle, he sure did look like Uncle Fester from the Adams family. Brimstone slow to get up. Fist to the stomach. And another one. Irate by Corbin. They'll be just like Brimstone to rake the eyes. Brimstone out.
And Corbin. Oh, it is. Oh, big chop.
I don't know, Matt. I think, once again, who am I to tell the great Matt Corbin how to wrestle? That I would stick to my kicks and my high-flying moves and my quickness and my brains and my martial
See how his
arts.
head stuck behind the stairs?
It looks like it.
I can't tell from this angle.
It is. But I would not go into fisticuffs with Brimstone. He's got him trapped. He's got him tied to the steps there some way.
Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. If he had a wife, he probably would beat her. He does have a wife. He calls her pumpkin.
Brimstone up.
Peter, Peter, pumpkin eater.
Oh, look at that! Takedown by Corbin. That's a 10. Corbin came out of his
You
comfort.
gave him a 2. You had it backwards.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm
Maybe
just
it was
kidding.
a 2.
I'm just kidding.
No, Corbin did something out of the ordinary. It's, I could just hold the 10 up for Corbin the whole night.
Speaking of giving
But he
ratings,
did a move and a power move on Brimstone. I'm
you know that
impressed.
the Olympics is taking wrestling out of the Olympics, but then again, they should have had wrestling like this at the Olympics.
Yeah. People would watch. Why are they
Hit
taking
with
it
a
out?
chair.
Nobody watches it.
I guess so.
Did they still leave that little wavy stuff in?
That's
Oh, cannonball! Or the Corbin ball. I dropped my 10 on that one. Sorry, y'all didn't need to know I dropped my 10, but I did. A little less professional than normal. Corbin up. Brimstone getting up.
We got a lot of
Brimstone
people that ride the short bus to
waylaying.
school here, and Rusty must be Rusty
I drove
drives. Rusty drives the short bus.
I ride in the baggage carrier on top. I'm a little bit higher up than the rest of them. Bunch of reversals there and duck unders and sunset flip. Corbin got powered over.
1, 2, and a 2 count. This is Corbin's rematch. He wanted a rematch clause or his rematch tonight. Says, I'm trying to keep him from being the champion. Well,
You are.
come in here and win the match. I'm not keeping you from doing anything.
That's exactly at the Super Bowl. No referee beat the 49ers. 49ers beat the 49ers. They can't get the ball over in 4 downs
Why-
from 7 yards.
Why are you
I didn't bring it up. You did. Why did you bring it up, Tim Miner? Anyway, this is not
my
Super
duct
Bowl.
tape, God. Brought
This
the
is
duct tape.
SWA. This is all that matters.
I brought that duct tape to duct tape your mouth closed.
Oh, man. Corbin, I don't know what to call it. He jumped from the second rope onto Brimstone's shoulders and drives him down into the match, and I think it's over. I think it's over. Brimstone's shoulder looks like he might be out of socket, separated, broken, and he's not moving.
He's not going to be able to carry that title over his shoulder anymore.
Yeah, he's moving it now. He just moved. I guess he's taking his count to get over. It must have knocked the breath out. I'm not sure what it did. If you'd let me mic the ring like I want to, we might have found out. Brimstone's hurt. This could be it. Face plant and then over for, here's a submission move.
I don't know what you call that.
I apologize. Matt has told me several times. I would need to write this down. It's something he invented. Wow, I'm impressed. I'm going to give Brimstone a 10 for being able to get over there and get the ropes. Low-key 10.
My neck is stiff tonight. Maybe I need him to put that move on me. Let's call Matt over and let him put that on me for a few minutes.
Or let him drive your shoulder down into the ring like he did.
Yeah, that would probably feel good.
Tom Green eyeing everything very steadily. Corbin decided to go outside. He's mouthing at about some of the fans. Gave Brimstone the advantage. Brimstone brought him in the hard way. Looks like Matt might have got hung, or his least best, well, I start to say best scenario, which might be the worst. His neck got stretched. Three count.
Referee has made it to 4. You know Jesse's not in this match.
5. There's a 6 count. 7.
And they are back.
He thinks they're up, but I don't think they were up. He's gone to the Tim Minor School of Refereeing. He's allowed to cheat in any way he wants to.
How do you train your reps, Tim?
To throw a flag when there's a foul. Obviously, the referees at the Super Bowl were not trained by me. You know, there was some controversy about those referees before the game even started.
Well, I think they should be fired, but it does not change the fact that the Ravens are the Super Bowl champions.
You sat and laughed.
I think everyone should be fired.
Nice suplex there by Brimstone.
Even Kurt Kaepernick.
Brimstone calling for it. We got a gore coming up here. Or is it a spear? You tell me. It's going to be a spear. Whoa. He gets that from his football background. It's actually a tackle. Brimstone.
Corbin slides out of the way. Now he's going to slide Brimstone between that post. Oh, Brimstone used the strength of his legs to drag him in and pop his head on the.
Impressive. I'll give that a low-key 10. Oh.
And Brimstone eats turnbuckle.
What's that taste like? Right there, that turnbuckle.
Chicken.
Jason Nesbitt stomped me down in the ring one night. I didn't taste it. I tasted his shoe.
Tastes like chicken. Everything tastes like chicken.
Corbin begging off. Oh! He pulled referee Tom Green down over his back and gave Brimstone a low blow.
I didn't see such thing.
I liked it.
Why are you telling the people his secrets?
You don't have to see such things. I liked it. And then he made Google eyes at the women over here at the table.
These are not women at the table.
He had time to flirt.
That's Jonathan at the table.
They're all dressed in pink. It's chair time. Corbin is determined he's the chairman. Tom Green You need to quit interfering. Spear! 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 There goes that. Once again, that football background.
3.
Brimstone.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match and still your SWA United States champion, Brimstone.
You going to break his head off? What's he doing? He was just going to rub his head, I guess.
He's rubbing his head for good luck.
Is he Irish? You found him a leprechaun? Oh, top of the morning to you.
Oh, drop toe hold there. Oh, nice move by
That was. Two
American
big men,
Psycho.
cat-like movements.
American Psycho makes the tag on Loose Cannon. And
Jablonski making a quick tag. Once again, the impressive Anthony Wayne from the historic 101 Ranch in Ponca City, Oklahoma.
well, and Mike Jablonski being called a chicken over here.
He's
And
the
it's really making me hungry.
sort of weird.
I like chicken. I like to eat chicken. I like to eat. I like to eat. I like to eat. And I will limit I know.
I remember that song. I might sing that. Big Mike said, throw a flag, 15 yards for clipping.
And there's a drop kick right outside.
Not a flying drop kick like he drop kicked him. Mike!
Throw a flag. Throw a flag.
Hey, he's fixing to. Stomped Anthony's fingers. Anthony comes in the hard way.
I don't know if that was the hard or the easy way. The hard way might have been Jablonski going back in.
He's taking some big drops there, folks. High up in the air.
Irish whip into this corner in front of us. Here comes Cannon with a big elbow.
That'd have been a good time to move, Anthony. Oh, my. Not only did Brimstone throw Greg the Hammer, Anthony Wayne just went Greg the Hammer. Here we go. Nice little tap there to the floating rib. Irish whip, big back elbow. You can see the results of Psycho working out. He's very agile, very quick on his feet. I'm impressed that he wants to be back, get down to his fighting weight. He's going through his workout regimen, the cardio that he's been doing. He's invited Jablonski in, by the way. The two big men in now. Psycho got distracted, and we're gonna. Whoa! That's a 10 flying back elbow. And Jablonski throws him off like he's nothing, really. That's great strength. Irish whip.
And here he goes in with a
monkey flip!
monkey flip by American Psycho. There goes my ear.
My favorite.
I didn't need that ear, Rusty.
Well, good.
Huh? What?
Glad you didn't.
Huh? I can't hear
Once
anymore.
again, a big man does a monkey flip. I always give a monkey flip. God, Tennessee. The
I
famous
always
Ron
figured
Wright.
if I had a busted eardrum during a wrestling match, I'd be in the match.
I'm sorry, Tim Miner. I'm doing my job. I'm being excited about what's
Yelling
going
in my
on.
ear.
Move your ears. You yell in my ears all the time.
I can't. I'm trying. That's not one of the tricks I've accomplished. I can't wiggle my ears.
Well, Jablonski has slowed this down Psycho's action down and putting the beat on him, but Psycho coming back. Reverse. And another reversal, and a
I have
reversal,
sold out
and
of
a reversal.
DVDs.
Whoa!
Whoa, right into the.
Right there. Sorry about your ears, Tim Miner. Quit being a girly boy.
Sold out of DVDs tonight. I'll have some more next Saturday night on the 23rd.
Anthony gave it a foot.
I'll have more of the.
You realize when Anthony Wayne puts his foot on that top turnbuckle, that's over his head. Sidewalk slam with an elbow drop.
Says it's over.
Fist for Cannon. 1, 2. Well, that could have been over. Cannon doing something here. Getting his partner hurts what he's doing. Diving headbutt by Anthony. The dean of the square circle, Anthony Wayne. There he goes, an arm stretcher. That's an old hold, folks. That's a Ric Flair move. That's a Rubber Man Johnny Walker move. You can go way back with this. This is one, if you put this, when Bobby Manigault put this arm stretcher on Dick the Bruiser got up and stomped a hole in Bobby Manigault. Old wrestler.
That may be what's getting ready to happen.
Yeah, it could very well be. I saw that match, by the way. Oh!
Oh!
That's impressive. That was really a good shot. Did you see the aim of Psycho? That was a 10.
Well,
I don't know if he needs to be jerked around there.
he's about pulled outside the ring, and Anthony Wayne asking Jablonski to blow on it. It hurts. It hurts. Blow on it. Blow on it. Make it better.
Did he? Well, at least he didn't kiss it, make it better.
I'm surprised that Anthony Wayne's even
we're
back
just
on his
evil,
feet.
Tim Miner.
Speaking of evil,
Hearts back
somebody
and
had 666 on their ticket tonight.
That don't bother me. Oh!
Me neither, but the girl did look evil.
Yeah.
If I could have had the Halloween music play right there.
Anthony's, he keeps grabbing the nether region
Oh,
there.
that would have been great if I had the Halloween music. Some kind of scary music.
Yeah. Well, next time have that
As
loaded.
many times as some of these wrestlers have changed their music, I should have something like that.
You got
Actually,
some
I went-
Thorns music.
Actually, I went in and deleted a lot of the music that that I decided they're not going to use it no more.
You mean
I
the
decided they wasn't going to use it no more.
7 songs of the Shooting Impact?
Well, don't bring out names.
Oh, I'm
Corbain.
sorry.
I mean,
Everybody knows that they've changed their songs 7 weeks in a row. Sorry,
I'm going to
guys.
start keeping score.
Pet peeve. Well, Corbain, I don't want to talk about it. I'll get in trouble.
There's a 2 count.
I just want you guys to know we recognize you by your music. If you hear, you hear Crazy Train, you know Cannon's coming out. You hear the final countdown, you know the 10 Men's coming out.
Well, you know, when they've got a tag team,
Yeah,
got
then it's
tag teams
different.
and single, and then their heel music, and the,
Okay, I'll give you that, but I think keep the same song both ways. Whoa, what a gut wrench by Jablonski.
no, I like Cannon when he was a bad guy, he came out to a different song. It was more dark.
Was a lot of metal militia, too, for a long time to get out to that. Oh! What was Jablonski thinking? He said, here you go. I don't know what he was doing, but
What's he holding?
whatever,
The Psycho.
he's holding whatever's between his legs. I know that. Psycho I don't know, must have got a knee up. Jablonski broke that up. Old P.Y. Shuai, the SWA. Keep all those cards and letters coming in, folks. I've read bags and bags of email this week. We enjoy it.
Your emails come in bags?
Oh, yes. I love bags of it.
Mine comes on the computer. You still got
You
that
need-
Al Gore computer that
You
he
need
used.
to get up to date, Tim Bynum.
No, speaking of, we went to have a fantasy football draft, and Rusty's got the computer that Al Gore invented the internet with, and it was loading, and I think it's still trying to load up, and the season's already over.
It never did load up.
Oh, he's trying to resuscitate. Isn't that what you do when you resuscitate somebody?
You pop him in his mouth. We might have to bring the medic, psycho medic out here to resuscitate the psycho. Now Anthony, he grabbed his, once again, the man of 1,000 holds, the professor of professional wrestling, the way he had Psycho's wrist twisted and then cupped in it, you just had to see it. Hope it shows up on camera. He just had the knowledge where he studied for years, the hours, and I mean, weeks and weeks of tapes that he has,
Irish
videos.
whip. Oh, big man getting up with a one-legged drop kick.
I'll give that a 10. It's almost a, I don't know, like a running Bigfoot.
I've seen a lot of running Bigfoots here in Lafayette. There's some running over the concession stand right now.
Messing with Sasquatch. Here we go. Once again, Anthony Wayne cranking up on that arm. Anthony Wayne knows how to hurt a man, and he knows how to hurt him impressively. Here he comes. Psycho got his legs up. Psycho making a tag. In comes the cannon. And Anthony Wayne gives Psycho a little kick on the way up. Here we go. Jablonski using Anthony as a weapon. Dropped him right on Psycho. You know, I think it might have done more devastation if Jablonski would have done a big splash.
2 count.
Now we talk,
I don't think Anthony Wayne could pick him up to do a splash like that.
No.
I'd like to see him try, though.
Well, I've seen Anthony Wayne pick some pretty big men up. He's
Oh, Psycho coming in with a shoulder block, goes between the legs, makes a 10.
You know, we've made a big deal out of how
Referee
Mike
didn't see
Ray
the tag.
has improved since,
Jablonski.
I'm sorry, Jablonski. But we're forgetting that when he was started out in SWA, Iron Mike Jablonski was a winner back then.
Oh, yeah.
He was good. He came in good. And if he couldn't beat him with wrestling, he hit him with an iron pipe. I sort of like that. As in Iron Mike. It was like the weightlifting, small dumbbell he hit him with. And you were out when you got hit with that. Big Mike, second rope. Look at the smile on his face. Getting the fans to quad and elbow drop.
That should be it.
I've seen the ropes break different times. Yeah, matter of fact, we've seen Mike get on the ropes and break, haven't we? Anthony Wayne working on that arm again, and the chest and shoulder area around the arm. He's putting some major stank on that area. And I don't mean his foot.
Got his foot right in those ribs. Scoops him up with a body slam. Psycho trying to make his way over to Loose Cannon to make that tag. He's been in the ring for quite some time now. Oh, and Anthony Wayne.
That was impressive. Of course it was. It's Anthony Wayne.
Going to roll him to the middle of the ring. Pinfall. 2 count.
Once again, the professor of professional wrestling. You saw the ring-wise Anthony Wayne get him away from the ropes. So he couldn't put a foot under or over the ropes.
There's a tag on Mike Jablonski. Jablonski is your heavyweight champion here in the SWA.
See that smile Jablonski has on his face when he starts to hurt somebody?
Duck under. Ducks under the back elbow. Oh, big man drops down. Double clothesline. And Tom Green beginning a count.
What is Jablonski doing? What did he hurt that it made him go into convulsion? I don't think I've ever had those kind of convulsions happen to me. At least why it's not in public. Whoa! It's American Psycho elbow time. Here we go. Jump over, drop it.
And the big Psycho elbow.
He wound it up. That's it. There's a Anthony Wayne kick to the head. By the way, in come Cannon and in come, what is Mike doing?
Mike Jablonski is taking his belt and leaving.
Sleeper hold on the Ponca City pugilist, Anthony Wayne, trying to look at the antics. Now, if anybody knows how to get up the sleeper, it's Anthony Wayne.
Yeah, he's going to sleep.
Poke him in the eyes, Anthony. That's the real way out of it.
Every time Cannon got in the ring tonight, Jablonski ran. Jablonski didn't want to face Loose Cannon at all.
That's true. The man who really, in my history, who made the sleeper hold famous was Johnny Weaver.
Ring the bell.
Out of North Carolina and Indiana. But this is American Psycho. And
ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the match by submission via the sleeper, the team of American Psycho and Loose Cannon.